I chose the program project management at Schema because I wanted to be really in an international environment, and I wanted to be open to entrepreneurship. And I found that that solution was something that could lead me into a good way. I really wanted a cultural vibe, and I really wanted to have really some reputational studies, good studies, that will actually prepare me for any kind of situation in project management.
I chose the PMBD program because I wanted to improve in my career as an environmental engineer. I wanted to have a better post and to work as a project manager in future.
That's because of my career plan. I want to do a project manager in the future, so I chose PPMBD to training me, and I can have more experience for the project and the knowledge from this project program. Yeah.
I have a background of engineering, and I have a first experience which is very technical, and I thought that this program would enable me to also acquire like competences in management. So I combine my technical and management profiles, and then I will be able to get like a job that is like in the two fields. So and I needed the competences in management. This is why I chose this program.
So I chose the PPMBD program because I worked in a company during my gap year, and I was the project manager on a project, and I was very interested about the challenges that it brought and everything that had to do with managing a project. So I thought this MSc was the best choice for me. And what I like about it is that we deal with a lot of projects all the time, and we have a lot of responsibilities, and it helps us really manage the project and also manage the teams during the project and have all those key tools and techniques that we will need later in our future work life.
Actually, the reason I chose this program was because there were several certificates that come along with this program, and because I was highly interested in SLAM, highly interested in project management. So basically that's it.
I think our PPMBD class is very useful. However, we have some online classes that we cannot have a hands-on experience on it, but we have other classes that we have a lot of projects with it. So these projects, these courses are very useful since the projects that we are working on are very will help us for the future.
I mean, it was the classes was quite useful. We met a lot of international students. It was so great, especially the Lebanese students. I mean, we had a lot of projects and very practical projects. So. For example, the PPP project, and we really we were really in the project, so yeah, that was good. But some classes weren't so interesting. I mean, but yes, in general, it was. I really enjoyed this semester.
So definitely I love the part of our program that it was completely taught in English, and that you actually get to meet a lot of people of different places all over the world, and actually they can show you their way of working, their local way of working, and it's really interesting in a multicultural life. But in the other sense, I think sometimes the courses are way too simple, and I would love to be a little bit more challenging, a little bit more pushy, because most of the times it seems that I don't need to do any effort to succeed in every course in the program.
Actually, I love the program because we have the opportunity to take so many certifications, and I'm really happy with that. The fact of taking Lean Six Sigma and also Agile certifications, and also if I could add something that I would have loved is having more practice in the way management is done in France, because most of our teachers are international and most of the experience they talk about is enterprise experience in other countries like in Denmark or Canada or USA and so on. If we could have more insight on what is done in France, it would have been better.
Okay, so I will talk about positives and negatives. So the positive about the program is that there are lots of certifications, so Prince 2 and Agile and Lean Six Sigma and GPM. This is something very positive. But the negative thing I found about this program is that it doesn't go like a lot into details and technicalities. It's just on the surface a bit, so I would have preferred to go a lot more into details. So that's it.
So I think this program is very helpful for people looking to get more insight into project management and how to use it in their work life. For example, how to manage a project from A to Z, but also manage the teams around a project, like the people that are in the project. And we have a lot of tools and techniques that we learned in this program that we can apply later in our work.
Actually, it's quite a good program. I think so. Basically, it's a good program for further developing project management skills. That was what interests me. That is what interests me, actually. So, all in all, pretty good.
Thank you.